I would like to talk to you tonight about the upcoming election in Canada. I would like to talk specifically to those who tell me I am not going to vote. This election is going to be rigged. It's no point. Voting doesn't work. If voting worked, then the establishment and the government would not allow us to do it. It doesn't work. I'm not voting. I'd like to talk to you guys. Everything that you said is true. But can I explain something very vital that you forgot to put into your puzzle? You have part of the puzzle correct. The New World Order, the government, Justin Attack and Mac Daddy Trudeau, they know that voting doesn't work. They are going to rig this upcoming election. Justin Attack and Mac Daddy Trudeau is not called this election because he wants Canadians to have a voice. Why would I even give him such a deep voice? I want Canadians to have a voice in everything that I've done. No. That's not why he's doing it. He's doing it because he's going to rig it so that he hopefully gets a majority. That's what he wants, because he has a minority and he wants a majority. And if he gets a majority, we are all going to be going to camps. That is what I'm predicting. It's going to be hell for people who are not vaccinated and for people who have stood up against the tyranny. They're going to try and kill us, I'm telling you. But here's what you forgot to include in your analysis. If we don't vote, then we lose. It's 100% chance that we lose. But if we do vote, we make it harder for them to rig the election. It's harder. It's a lot harder to do it. Nothing tried, nothing done. If we just listen to me for a second. Don't go away. This guy don't know what he talking about. I'm going to unlike this video. I'm going to unsubscribe. I'm going to do it. Just listen. Take some telling. Give me a few minutes. Let me explain, and then do what you want. Just sit down, shut up, and listen to me. If you don't vote, and I would assume that someone who doesn't vote would be someone who would be angry with the government. They don't like Trudeau. They don't like the minority that is in power there with the NDP and the Bloc and the Greens and the Liberals deciding what goes on. They don't like it. But they're not going to vote because they think that the Liberals will rig it. So the anti-Trudeau people are not going to vote, but the Trudeau people are going to vote. They're not afraid of rigging. And even if they were thinking that it was rigged, they know it'll be rigged in their favor. So they're going to vote. They will. So it'll be so super duper easy to rig the election, because there won't be any elections to throw in the garbage. There won't be ballot papers to throw in the rivers like they were in 2020. Even if they rig it, there will be signs that the election was rigged. There'll be signs, there'll be signals, there'll be things that are uncovered. And then we can report on it, and it breaks the legitimacy of the power. And believe it or not, that works. Oh, it does. It does. Because when you lose more and more legitimacy, even in a place like Canada, that's not good for the ruling power. There will be signs that the election is rigged. If we vote, people will say, well, there were, even if the media doesn't report it, these fringe media stuff, Arana Nation, they'll report it. The mailman, Canada Postman will say, man, did you know my boss? And he'll be on Rebel or Arana Nation where his face will be all blacked out, his voice will be blurred. My boss told me to throw this ballot away because it had PPC or conservative on it. Man, and I can't know nobody can know who I am. I don't want to get fired, all this stuff. Let's make it hard for them to rig this election. I want all of us to swamp the polls so that all the riggers will be in pain trying to rig the election. Let them. Why are we going to make it easy for them? You know what? Why make it easy? Even if it doesn't work out, why do we want to make it? It's like if you're in a fight, let's say you are in a fight, you know, you're an average guy with no muscles, you're weak, and you're in the fight with Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson or you know, one of these people, huge, big muscle, Jesse the Body Ventura, whoever. I mean, uh, uh, Hulk Hogan, whatever, and you're there in the ring, and you know, he's gonna kick your ass. But why would you want to make it easy for him in front of everybody? Be a little chump, being beaten, bow, bang, bow, 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 and for everybody laughing at you. I mean, why would you want to make it easy? If you're in jail and somebody's harassing you and they challenge you to a fight, the worst thing to do is to say, I don't want to fight. I mean, even though you know you're going to get your ass kicked, you still have to try, because if you try, at least they know that this guy, I can beat him, but he's still going to try and he may get my eye or something. I mean, and if you don't try, the bullying just gets worse. So you have to at least try. We're being bullied right now, and we have to try. It's like David and Goliath. We can't just let them just run all over us. I mean, what is this? No, I know I'm in the ring with a bully who is just 10 times stronger than me. But I'm not gonna let him walk all over. Are you mad? I ain't gonna let you just whoop my ass in front of everybody, in front of all the girls, in front of all the cheerleaders, in front of the geek squad, in front of the jocks, and y'all laugh at me. No. I'm gonna try to whoop. I'm gonna try. So go to the polls and vote. Make it hard for the riggers. Make it hard. They are going. It's going to happen. The election they will rig it. They'll try to rig it. But don't make it easy for them. The more ballots we put in there, the harder it'll be, because then they have to throw out all those ballots. And the more ballots there are, the more likely that someone is going to speak out and say, hey, all these ballots are just being found in rivers and stuff. No, go out there and vote. Vote. If you don't vote because you're afraid it'll be rigged, you're an idiot. You're a fool. If I ever go to jail, I hope you're my jail cellmate, because I'll slap you up and you won't do nothing about it, because you think that I'll beat you anyway. You're a wimp. You're a coward. You're a fool. I won't vote because it'll be rigged, so why bother? You little chump, you give me your lunch money. I feel like whooping anybody who says that. This cat right here who's asleep, look at this cat here. He could whoop you. If he says, look at him. I woke him up. Say hello to Salem. Say hello to everybody. Salem is like, shut the hell up. But anyway, no, you come to somebody, oh, the election will be rigged, so let's not even bother. You little chump. Hey, anybody who says that, I'm gonna come rob your house. What you gonna do? Hey. Anyway, let's not joke around. It's serious, because there are people out there who do think that way, and it is as sad as anything. So, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm trying to egg you on to get yourself out of that pathetic state that you're in, so that you don't make a fool like, oh, I'm not going to vote. It's going to be rigged. Well, that's music to the Mac Daddy's ears. Anyway, vote. Yeah, it might not work, but try. And even if it doesn't work, that doesn't matter. We're still going to win. It might take time. It might be even longer and harder if the Liberals get a majority, but we're still going to win. It doesn't matter. We're still going to do it. This is